Ever since his first appearance in 1939, Batman has gone on to become one of the greatest superheroes of all time. He's also my favourite comic book hero for many reasons. His great character development, his great story, and of course his rogues gallery. One of the things Batman enjoys is no shortage of great enemies to fight. Unfortunately, not many have gone on to fight him on the big screen, and I think that some should. This is why I have created this video, the top 10 Batman villains that deserve to be in a live-action movie. However, as the old saying goes, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs first. So I have a few rules for this list. First rule, in order for a character to qualify for the list, they must have originated in the Batman canon. So, as cool as it would be to see, no Darkseid will not be on this list. Second of all, I am excluding any Batman villain who has had at least 2 appearances in a movie since the 1989 Batman film. So, Joker and Catwoman fans, sorry, you're out of luck. However, a character is exempt from the list if, and only if, one of their appearances was in the cringe-worthy Batman Forever or Batman and Robin. Anyway, with the rules out of the way, let's head straight on to number 10.
But you can call me the Riddler.
The Riddler has already featured in Batman Forever, played by Jim Carrey, but it desperately needs an update. Gone are the days of Frank Gorshin's camp portrayal of the 1960s TV series. This is the Arkham age of Batman. Not to say that he can't have a sense of humour, but he needs to convey the darkness and malice of a brilliant psychopath, abused as a child. I personally think David Tennant could do a great job as him. His portrayal of the Doctor had great moments of humour and darkness. The former Time Lord would be great as him.
You will bring me Nora, or you will die.
Freeze was like Riddler. He's already been in a Batman film, but his portrayal was downright awful. Those of you who grew up during the 1990s may remember a trip to the movies to see a certain film which butchered Batman's character, which included a horribly miscast George Clooney as Batman, horrible cheesy one-liners, special effects so bad even a 5-year-old could tell they were fake, Adam West style fighting in action, and a Bat's credit card. A Bat's credit card! Sorry, critic! Schumacher had Freeze regressed from the torn-apart Iceman wanting to save his wife into a man who simply made bad ice puns and froze everyone. That's just not who he's supposed to be. I don't have any suggestions for actors, but honestly, if you're going to do a Batman film and you're going to include Freeze as the main villain, keep Schwarzenegger away from him.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Ends tonight. All of it. Nobody knows that better than me.
The Red Hood has great potential as a movie villain. He's one of the few Batman villains who knows his true identity. He was once Robin, and he could pose a threat to Batman in more ways than one. Not just having to deal with his old sidekick, but the guilt he still has about not saving him from the Joker. And I don't know why, but I really think that Ben Barnes could really do well as him, following his performance as Prince Caspian in the Narnia movie series.
Please, I can help you. I know what happened.
Oh, you got to talking with Raish, huh? But does it make it easier for you to think that my little dip in his fountain of youth turned me rabid? Or is this just the real...
Batman, a late-night rendezvous? To what do I owe the honor?
Poison Ivy has great potential for a movie villain that wasn't realised when Uma Thurman portrayed her in Batman and Robin. It certainly wasn't terrible, but was full of corny puns and a cliche plot thanks to Joel Schumacher. She does need to have a good plot. I mean, she is an eco-terrorist slash seductress after all. But the thing is, she can't be turned into a more female villainous version of Captain Planet. Who should play her? I say Deborah Ann Woll. She's got the look for sure, as well as the potential to play her.
You're counting on the Winged Avenger to deliver you from evil, aren't you, my friend?
Two-Face wasn't originally going to be on this list, but after revisiting his portrayal in Batman Forever, I thought, yeah, he really needs another portrayal. Aaron Eckhart's portrayal in Dark Knight was really good, and I love how they even managed to integrate his look into the Batman Arkham series. However, these portrayals have given me hope for a brand new portrayal, hopefully in a new standalone Batman series. I'm actually thinking Daniel Craig of James Bond fame could do really well as him. He has the suave elegance of Harvey Dent, but I haven't seen him in anything that could communicate his insanity.
My name is not Oswald! It's Penguin! I am not a human being! I am an animal!
The Penguin is a villain that's largely been ignored by filmmakers since Tim Burton's Batman Returns. I personally really like Danny DeVito as Penguin, a monstrous creature wanting vengeance on the town that swept him into the sewer deformed. However, the gang boss would be good to see in the film too. Sadly, no actors come to mind when looking for great actors to play him, but a mix of the monster from Batman Returns and the gang boss from Arkham would do really well. Okay, this one may be a controversial decision, but I love the boss fight with him in Arkham Origins, and I'm sure many of you did too. At first, I didn't really think he had the potential, but after I rewatched Teen Titans, I thought, yeah, he'd be a good villain to take on Batman. Sure, he's more well known for his involvement with the Suicide Squad, but I feel like he'd do really well if they combined his Arkham Origins attitude and skill with his Teen Titans style and plot.
To myself. I take it you're here to...
Hush is in the same camp as Red Hood, another villain who was close to Bruce Wayne, who envied him and wants to bring down the Batman. Thomas Elliott is a man of mystery, and the art created in the Batman Hush comics was thrilling and had me on the edge of my seat. An on-screen adaptation in live action would be a great film. If you're asking me who would play him, probably Jamie Dornan. Yes, I'm talking about the same guy from the film I will not mention, but I saw him in Once Upon a Time, and for some reason, I think he's a dead ringer for Hush.
Knock, knock, Puddin'. Say hello to your new, improved Harley Quinn.
Yes, she is my number 2 choice. For those who don't know, Harley Quinn is my favourite comic book character ever, aside from the Dark Knight himself. She has this amazing, bubbly personality mixed with a psychotic love for the Joker, dedicating herself to proving her love in any way. And yes, while I'm well aware Margot Robbie will be playing her in Suicide Squad, I'd love to see her portray Harley in a way closer to a mix of Arkham, the animated series, and the comic books in a standalone Batman film series.
The first time today, I think things are finally looking up. Wait, what are you doing? That's my father. No, that's your father in a tank!
Just before we go on, I just wish to assure the audience that this is completely my opinion, and I am in no way being romantically manipulated by Miss Quinn in my decision to put her at number 2 on this list. Just before we go into number 1, hold on a sec. Molly, I did what you asked me.
Right-a-rooney! Give me some sugar, baby. Call me.
Oh man, Harley, you are one great kisser. Wait. Oh, we're still on? Alright, no more distractions. Let's head straight on to number 1.
Professor Strange is a very unusual villain. He doesn't do a lot of his own crime. He's more focused on mentally breaking the bat and assuming the cowl for himself. He's become deranged with Batman. When I looked into his eyes at the beginning of Arkham City, I knew I was staring into the face of evil itself. He'd be a brilliant villain for Batman to face, and Arkham City proved that. And I personally think a possible choice of actor, Breaking Bad's own Bryan Cranston. He's an amazing actor, and I think he looks the part too. He'd be a great Hugo Strange.
Well everyone, that was my top 10 Batman villains that deserve to be in a live-action movie. However, that was just my opinion. What do you guys think? Agree with the list? Who do you think should take on the Dark Knight on the silver screen? Who do you think should play them? Feel free to leave your opinions and comments down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.